In 2015, we left the rat race and went to the farm. We bought a 100-year-old farmhouse and 9 acres. After 3 years of extensive renovations, we can finally call ourselves College Hill Farm. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Today, we're talking about okra seed. Today, I'm going to harvest some seed for okra. Now, this is what an okra plant. We've had our first frost. I always wait till after the first frost, but some of my okra's been ready to harvest seed from for a while. So these pods are good and dry. What you want to do, you want to select good dry pods, the big ones, and I'll show you what to do with those. I'm going to select 2 or 3, and they snap off really easy. It's not hard to just snap them right off, and they're good and dry. You can feel it. But I don't want to get them all off of one plant. I want to get them off several plants. That way, if something happens and one of these plants is not good or wasn't genetically that great, then I have a range of okra to pick from. Now, really, that right there, these 3 pods are enough for all the okra seed that I need. But this winter, I'm going to do a giveaway of heirloom seed. You see all the heirloom vegetables. If you follow my channel, you see all the heirloom vegetables that we grow. Well, I'm going to send 4 people or so a care package with heirloom seed in it. So be watching for that as the winter comes on. So I'm going to harvest extras. I'm going to harvest, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get over here and get from a couple of other plants. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You want to harvest good large pods. Okra plants grow pretty hefty. This one right here, it's like a young sapling. You know, they grow pretty hefty. So that pod's not dry enough. There we go. That one is. And that one. So that's enough okra seed to do me and to put in care packages to send to a few of you. So next thing, I'll show you how these come apart. I'll meet you in the kitchen. Here we are in the kitchen. No homestead's complete unless you have a lot of these great big old plastic bowls. Every time we go to a flea market, we look for these and buy them for a dime. You need a lot of them. You use them so much and you wash them so much that before long they break and you need another one. So we use these over and over and over. Now, when you get your okra, it should sound like this. I don't know if you can hear it, but listen. It sounds kind of like a maraca. So all you have to do, and I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see how I shell these. Just for the record, I know you see us with this tablecloth over our island in our kitchen all the time. Well, the island's marble just like the rest of the kitchen. We put this over it in the summertime while we're harvesting, and it generally comes off in the winter because we do so many things on the island, we just don't want to etch our marble. Anyhow, okay, all you do is you take these and pull them apart, and see, there are all the seeds. Okay, you just keep pulling them apart. There's seeds all through these. And if they feel damp to you, that one felt a little damp, I'll probably let these seeds sit in this container for a couple of days before I bag them up. It doesn't take long to harvest okra seed. They're ready to come out of there. It's not rough on your fingers. The okra pods are real brittle. Now, as far as saving seed, it's important on a homestead. If you want to move toward viability and sustainability, nobody's 100% sustainable, folks. We need people. We need our neighbors. We need our friends. We need people. No society has ever survived as a single. We've always needed people. So before you get to thinking, well, I don't need nobody, well, you do. We need people. But when you're saving these seeds, if you want to move more toward sustainability, more toward the things that you want on your homestead to do without having to have help, then saving your own seed is a necessity. So I'll go ahead and get these all processed up. There were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pods. I'll get these processed up and show you how many seeds it gives me. Okay, here's our okra seed. You can see there's a handful. There's 3 or 4 handfuls of seed here. This is probably enough seed to plant 3 or 4 100-foot rows. I plant about a 100-foot row every year. Now, when it comes to okra seed, you need to save okra seed every year. The second year after you have okra, that you plant okra or you save the seed and it's 2 years old, half of those won't come up, 50% at least. After the 3rd year, won't none of it come up. So okra seed has to be fresh every year. You know, if you go to one of those supply stores and you've got okra seed that was packaged 2 years ago, or they kept their supply for 2 years, that okra's not coming up. So you need to save okra seed every year. Now what I'm going to do, some of those felt a little damp, and that was 16 pods. I may have counted a pod twice, but anyway, that was supposedly 16 pods. And I'm going to spread these out here just in this pan, and I'll let them set for a couple days before I put them in a Ziploc bag. And then they'll be good and dry, and there won't be any question, and they won't mold. And then this winter, I'll select out some of these and send them to a few of our viewers along with some other heirloom seeds. Okay, now it's time to get on to the next thing. I'd like to thank you for visiting with us at College Hill Farm today. I hope you found our videos entertaining and/or informative. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on both Facebook and YouTube. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.